Hi guys, this is Play47. It's been a while since I've been making videos on this YouTube account or making videos in general. So guys, I'm glad I'm back. Do some videos today. I'm just gonna do just one simple video. I'm not gonna always do videos and post it and stuff like that. I know that's some people are willing to see me out there and do these things, but uh, right now I've just been going through some stuff. School has been on me. I haven't been doing much studies on my own on other things, nor on my art or foreign language studies or anything else. I've just been doing a lot of schoolwork and preparing to graduate and looking for a job. So that's just things that have been going on with me. Um, Today, guys, I just wanted to talk about self-evaluation. Today, I will be evaluating myself, giving my critiques, um, and that's pretty much it. Um, I want you guys' opinion about the things that I'm saying. These are things that I notice. I always notice it about myself, and I hear other people would say the same thing. I mean, but what's the point of telling people things about themselves if they're not willing to help you out on what you're trying to do or what's really happening? Um, you know what I'm saying? I noticed that I think a lot differently from a lot of people. Uh, in my opinion, that's what how I view my thinking and myself. I feel as if a lot of times that I'm very, very, very bewildered. I don't. Um, I don't understand what's really, I guess, going on sometimes, or if I do understand, sometimes I disregard that information and just don't really care about it to some extent. I don't really want to be a part of it. And you probably wondering like where are you trying to get with this? I mean, is if like for example, if I'm working within an environment full of people at my job or whatever, uh, sometimes I don't really socialize that much. I mean, I'm there just to do work and be professional and just get what I need to get done. I don't really have. I try not to socialize too much. I mean, it's good to have fun at the job and all that other stuff, but I mean, you're here to work, not have fun. That's just my opinions about some of the things. Um, Also, um, for example, I also feel as if I don't really have much of a judgment towards others. Now, you probably thinking, well, yes, you do. Everybody does. Well, yeah, of course, I probably do. But most of the time, that I do have these type of perception and about others and other people, their opinions. If it is most of the time, it's like things that I don't like about them. I pick out the things that I didn't like about you. That's about it. Um, other than that, my other opinions. I mean, sometimes I just feel as if I don't really have much opinion about other people. I feel like, but my opinions of myself are a little bit more than that. It's my opinions are very low. I don't really. I have bad opinions about myself. Like it seems. Um, to me, I always put people above what I'm doing. I always do that. I always. I don't why I do that. I don't know. I think that people are better than me. That's the way I think. I think people are smarter than me, and pretty much just a better individual than me. That's the way I think. I don't know why I think that way. I just think that way. And I feel a lot of times I feel as if I'm very guilty. I feel guilty a lot of times. I feel like everything that I do and say, like for example, if I think that I'm right about something, I'm like, hey, I'm right, but then somebody else talks about my opinion and says, well, you're wrong, and then I start to listen to their opinion versus mine. You see what I'm saying, guys? Um, so I have a very it's a lot of people say I have low self esteem, low confidence, or whatever, and all the other stuff. Uh, I guess which can be very true about this whole situation. And I really haven't grown from none of the stuff that I probably heard. Um, that's just me. I always hated mistakes. I always do. I hate them because I feel as if even when you try to be yourself within the world, it's like you're making a mistake. Well, you're doing something wrong. You can't do it this way. You have to do it that way. You have to try this method, not do that method. And I learned, I know I learned over time period that there's so many different ways to solve a problem. When people don't agree with your opinion and things like that and so forth, I feel as if like, hey, I'm just wrong in general. You're wrong. You're stupid or whatever. I always thought. I remember when I was in school, elementary school or middle school, and we did assignments. And each assignment that we did, we all had, well, most of us had the same answer for a question, but most of my answers to the question were always different. So I mean, that's why I always felt as if felt as if I was just, I guess bad, and dumb. The things that I was doing versus the other people, what they were doing, were just completely opposite of that. Some people had, some people were taking other classes other than what I were. They were taking better classes. They were taking other classes because they view these people as being more talented or more gifted than others. Well, they're really smart people because they got straight A's. That's why they're going to Discoveries or Gateway or whatever. The stuff that we had in elementary school. And I never went to these classes. I went to classes that helped me from, my disability and stuff like that and so forth. So I always had these negative opinions about myself as based off of what other people were really saying and thinking. And I know I said this on my videos before that I did. I mean, these are some of the things that were happening to me. So a lot of the past affected this present and future. I guess I'm having. It's kind of messed up. I know. The only reason why I'm really talking about this is because I guess I guess it's time for me to really grow for it and stuff like that and so forth. And move along. It's time to move to the next stage or whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna be the same person forever. So I'm just really trying to grow from it and learn from this stuff. So I need you guys' opinion about this. I'm not trying to end the video right now, but I need you guys' opinion about what I guess I already know the answer to what I need to do and how I need to grow and how to become a better, I guess a different individual. Because my opinions I have of myself is different. You know what I'm saying? I don't really view myself as being top quality, most attractive a person and all of those stuff. That's just me. I don't view myself like that. It's good to have that type of level of confidence, but I don't think of myself as being like super attractive or being really really attractive and stuff like that. That's just me. I mean, I guess that's just how I think, or being extremely talented or stuff like that. You're always gonna have somebody opposing what they think of you, and the stuff that you think about yourself is like, hey, I'm right. I know I'm this type of guy. I know I'm talented or whatever. I know I'm attractive, and somebody else is thinking something else about it. Like, no, you're not, dude. You're not this type of person. You're the complete opposite or whatever. And best believe that when it comes down to it, your opinion only matters, and expressing how your opinion is to other people, I guess in some ways it's gonna hurt other people because else they wouldn't say anything about it. That's just my little small opinion about that. They wouldn't say anything about that if the things that you say. I mean, you go to these gaming events and you're talking a lot of shit to a whole bunch of other gamers and saying, look, man, I got the best Ryu in the world in the Street Fighter or whatever, man. You can't beat me, man. I'm the best, man. I'm the best. A lot of people is gonna oppose that idea, and they're gonna want to play you, or they're gonna want to see how good you really are, and say some things like, "Oh, well, you're not that good," or whatever. I don't know. That's just somehow some of the things work. It goes to show like the things that are relevant towards what it is that you're doing in the world or something like that. It doesn't matter whatever activity or or whatever, the things that you like to do and the things that you hear what other people are saying, what they're capable of doing, you're gonna take some offense to that, I guess, in some ways. Most people, if some people on average would think that, hey man, I'm the most attractive guy or the most attractive woman on average or whatever, other people are going to get bad at that. They're going to be pretty pissed, and they're probably going to want to do something about it. You know, either whoop your ass, probably slash you up, cut your face, or whatever. I mean, you got people that do that, which is crazy, and that's just some of the things that happen. You know, um, I guess the things that I'm learning at the moment right now is, you know, to accept what you have, accept what you got, and move along, move forward. You know, that's why I said it in my other video about comparing yourself up with other people. I mean, if you know you're something about yourself, if you know that you're attractive, or you know that you're good at something, there's no reason you really need to express it to other people. I mean, in my opinion, I mean, it's okay to say to other people, "I think I look good," or whatever. That's okay. Or I already know a foreign language or something like that. That's good. I mean, that's not. These are not bad traits at all. I mean, that's just you're just stating your opinion out there. You're just putting yourself out there as that, you know, or the facts or whatever. You just stating that. But I mean, when you just overdo it, and you become arrogant, when your ego comes into play with most of it, just what happens. What happens is that, you know, people are gonna start to care about what you think, and they're gonna, you know, probably want to whoop your ass and beat you up, and whatever the case may be, you know. So, you know, that's why I think that, you know, people, they don't really need to compare themselves up. You know, if you want to see how good you're doing at something, whatever, you can compare your skills up from where you were to where you're at now. That's how, I mean, that's a way of doing it. So it's not necessarily stupid. I remember I had a roommate that told me he said that was stupid not to compare yourself up with other people. Like, what? I didn't get that. How was that stupid? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, my opinion about it was, I mean, you didn't need to. I mean, because I do it all the time. I did it all the time. And that's why I have the perception I have of myself. I just choose to think that other people are better, smarter, more intelligent, and they are capable of doing more than I am. And that pushes me. That even pushes it even more when you see somebody that does it better than you. It pushes you to make you want to fight stronger or whatever. That's what it does. I mean, sometimes it catches you on a spiritual level and stuff like that and so forth. So, but I mean, guys, this is just a small video about self-evaluation, how I've been evaluating myself a little bit, and some of the things that I've been learning. I guess I just want to share my knowledge, give your thoughts and opinions. Do you think that these type of people who do put themselves out in the world, like is, I guess, the way I do, or whatever, can they be easily taken advantage of? People who are, I guess, sensitive or have low self-esteem or confidence or whatever. Anyway, thoughts and opinions, comments, feedback, video responses, whatever. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and peace.